Hey everybody, this guy here again, bringing you a deck profile. This time it's for Shadow Paladins. So, starting Vanguard is full bow. Reason is, it's the better one out of the choices you have. So, anyways, trigger lineup. Pretty basic. 4 heal, 4 draws, and then 8 crits. I don't think I need to explain anymore. Because I'm running full bow, obviously I would run 4 Blaster Javelins so that I can hopefully get that extra card, Blaster Dark, to my hand. And then let's see, standard 4 more vanilla AK beat sticks. Are only 3 perfect cards because I like to run them in 3s. 1 Apocalypse Bat, because this deck is basically based around all the blasters. So 1 as a tech should be okay. And 1 Nightmare Painter. This card is basically just used so that if you have a Phantom Blaster Overlord as a Vanguard with a Phantom Blaster Dragon in the soul, you get this card out. And there are plenty of ways to get this card. Hopefully by drawing through in the main, or if you're really desperate, you can always use Macha's ability and counterblast for this card. So yeah. And the last grade one is a Gojo clone. Yeah, 7k generic beat stick with an effect. Anyways, right, grade 2s. Only 2 Blaster Darks. This is because if you're running Phantom Blaster Overlord, you only need Phantom Blaster Dragon in the soul, so you don't really need them. You only run these so that you get your plus when you ride that Javelin onto full bow. So I think only 2 is needed. So yeah. 4 Masquerades. Reason why? It's a great card. 12k attacker, as long as your center unit's a blaster unit. So Blaster Dark, Blaster Dragon, Phantom Blaster Overlord, yeah. All that, it's a 12k unit, so good card. 3 in the mains. This card is amazing. Although it's kind of weak, it gives you 2 cards. So ability is Counterblast 1, discard a Shadow Paladin. When this card is placed on the rear guard, so after you do that, you can draw 2. So ditch 1, draw 2. Yeah, that's not bad in my opinion. And after you use it, usually you just intercept with it so that it goes away anyways. So yeah. And 2 Machas. This card is basically Counterblast 2 and search your deck for a grade 1 or lower unit and call it behind it. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory as to why you run them. You can fetch out your AK Vanilla Beat Sticks, or you can fetch out your Nightmare Painter if you're desperate. So, grade 3s, obviously, I run 4 Phantom Blaster Overlords. As a rear guard, it's still 11k beater, so it's pretty good. You don't really use the Persona Blast that much for that 10k and 1 crit, because it's Counterblast 3 anyway, so at most you'll probably pull off like maybe once or twice in one game. So yeah, you use it mainly because it's a cross ride and it gains 2k when you use the ability, when you ride it on top of Phantom Blaster Dragon. So yeah, and then you run 4 Phantom Blaster Dragons, and with the rule goes, one of them needs to be SP. So this is my SP for the deck. So yeah, pretty standard. You don't really need to use the Counterblast to retire 3 units for that 10k and 1 crit anymore. Now it's all about just putting them into soul or using them as a beater on the rear guard. But yeah, everything should be pretty self-explanatory for this deck. So yeah, that's it.